Hi everyone, welcome to BT Photography. Today I'm going to show you how I capture long exposure shots of light trails at night, of moving boats. I recently went to Sydney to capture those light trails of cruise boats going around in the harbor. So I did like around 70 frame 30 seconds exposures or 1 minute exposures. It was really cool, and today I'm going to show you how I edit those photos in Lightroom and Photoshop, and StarStax, that is the software or application I'm using. It's free, so you can download from anywhere. With further ado, let's get started. I was using two sets of camera body and lens. One was Canon 5D Mark III with 70 to 200 lens, and the other body was Canon R5 with 16 to 35 wide angle lens. So I'll show you the both edits, how I do those edits and the photos that I've taken. From the camera, and it is in raw file that I've saved in Lightroom. So let's bring up Lightroom. Yeah, I've taken these long exposure shots, as you can see, ISO 100 at 72 f 1:4. Aperture is 1:14, 30 second exposure. As you can see, I have taken these shots at ISO 100, 72 1:14, 30 second exposure, and these are all the shots. It's around like 70 frames that I've taken, like 70 to 80 frames. You don't need to take that much, only 10 frames should be working. How I do those edits and the photos that I've taken. So this was the more wide angle lens that I could capture the boats around the harbor, and like it's more around the frames that light trails I could capture with the wide angle lens. So it was really a good experience. I took this shots from top of Harbor Bridge. What I would do is, like, I would select all the photos. How I would start with in Lightroom is, okay, from 23 to, so all these frames, let's say 45, 23 to 45, select one image and just make sure that remove chromatic aberration and enable profile correction. You have this one on, right? And then select multiple images. Yeah, so we'll go up to 35 images is fine, and press sync. What I'm trying to do is that I don't need to turn on, I want to have remove chromatic aberration and enable profile correction in all these images. So I would select at once all these and sync it, and all the images will have chromatic aberration removed. Yep. And then I would export. Let's export it, and then let's export it. Press export and select the file where you want to save. So I will save it in Light Trail 3 and export. So once I export, I've already done it, so I'll just show you the file. Once I export, it gets saved. it is saved in light trail 3 here. So all the JPEG is here. To compile or stack all these Lightroom shots, in one file, one image that you can stack it. It's really cool. That is called star stacks. Star stacks normally I would use for light trails in the night sky when I do astrophotography, but I was thinking, like, if I can do light trail for star trail for night photography, why can't I use for any lights that I want to capture and compile it together? And few years ago, like, I was just like probably 4 or 5 years ago, I was just try to do creative things that other people are doing and make it your own way. Yeah, with further ado, let's go ahead. Let's search for star stacks. So this is the icon, star stacks, and this is the icon. You can download it for free. I have the 0.71 version. Let's go to file and select all this file and load it up. Yeah, this one's good. This is a long exposure. All right. We can do 15 of them. All right. Okay, so this looks all right. Oh, my battery is dying. All right, this is all loaded up, and I've just ticked like 1, 2, 3, 10 to 15. I've just ticked 10 to 15 files that I'll be processing, and let's start process. So as you can see, there's a lot of files, a lot of trails of boats. Wow, it's amazing. So there's a lot of trails, and personally, like, I would not have this many trails. That, it's too much. So what I would do is unselect like 5 of them, and again process it. Probably it's around 10. Yes, not bad. Let's again untick 2 and reprocess it. Yeah, looks good. 2 more on the bottom, and I'll take out 1 on the top or 2 on the top. Let's take 47 to 56 frame. As you can see, it's creating light trails here. Yep. All right. So I'm pretty much happy with it. Maybe 1 or 2 and maybe 1 or 2 here. Let's see how it goes. One last play around. I like it. All right, this is fun. All right, so let's save it. Save as. light trail 3. Yeah, we can save it here and make a new file. Create. Okay, save it here. Image is saved. Lateral edit tutorial 4. So yeah, this is the product. This is the file that has been saved, and it's saved in JPEG. Let's check it out in Lightroom. There's one of the shots that I've taken. This one is one of the shots that I've taken. Faster shutter speed is ISO in 2500, 31mm, f 1/4, f4, 1/5 seconds. Okay, this is one of the photos that I want to use, is because there's more lights also here. This one to, let's edit in Photoshop. Yeah. All right, it's opened up. Okay, now so this is the main frame that I'll be using to edit, and the editing part, like I would do nothing, like, you know, probably I would try to clone and close up the gap over here in the image. Maybe curves adjustment, make it a little bit brighter. I don't like too much bright, but it is, yeah, curves adjustment. I like the colors, the pink, the different colors, orange and everything. So I would just adjust a little bit of curve with highlights and shadows, more contrast. That's it. And I would bring this image, copy this image, select all, edit, go to edit, copy, and edit, paste. Yep. So there is a problem, because I wasn't using the tripod. I wasn't using a tripod. I was placing my camera on top of the ledge, and I was just capturing with a remote shutter. When I wanted to capture the Opera House with the faster shutter speed, so I had to change some settings in the camera. It wasn't in the tripod, so the camera slightly moved. So there's a problem to blend this image together. But I have a solution. So as you can see that when you turn on when you select the image that I want to use for Opera House, it moves, and on and off, as you can see, it moves, right? Now I have a small trick that I normally use if there is a camera shake or anything that I need to blend together. So you know, the opacity over here is in 100%. Put it in 50%. As you can see that 50% of the image for the Opera House is highlighted. Now this is like moving, right? So what I do is you go to edit, free transform, press, and you press move tool. Yeah, press it and hold it. Now you can see you can move the image, right? So try to place it on top of the opera house as the previous image. Yeah, it's pretty much working like the opera house. I think it's pretty much same. So our opacity is still 100%, so I mean 50%, so make it 100. Yeah, so let's try it at 100% how it looks. Is it still moving? Is it still moving? I think it's still moving. I mean, it's not matched properly. So free transform, let's do it again. Okay. Good. So let's blend it together. Go to add layer mask. Yeah, press it, and there's a new layer mask thumbnail. Press Command or Shift I, invert the mask. Now you have the settings. Set the foreground as white, and there's a background is black. Make sure that you set the foreground as white, and your brush tool selected. Yep, and then just brush it. Make sure the opacity is 100%. Brush it. Okay, it looks good, doesn't it? All right, now let's create a curve. Go to curve and make just for the opera house. Yeah, we edit just for the opera house. Let's edit with a curve adjustment layer and invert and make it up to like 70%, 80%, and just edit the opera house to make it more contrast or make it more brighter highlights. Okay, so turn on and off. It looks heaps better, isn't it? It looks better. All right. So this pretty much is the final image. One thing I would like to adjust is align the image straight. Go to crop and align the image straight. Tick. Right. All right, that's it. And then save a copy. Light trail tutorial. Save. Yeah, you got the final image saved here. Press it. Not this one. Yeah, this is the final image saved here. So in full view mode, voila, nice. And then yeah, this is pretty much how I edit my photos in Lightroom, Photoshop, and StarSex for uh, um, long exposure shots of light trails. My photo here, as you can see that I tried to bridge the gap between the two light trails. I edit my how I edited my Lightroom photos. Hope you like it. Please, if you want to see more videos like this, then please subscribe and hit the like button. And thank you so much.